Yeah, we're doing some things. We're doing some things. Hold up. Oh, shit. I'm trying to figure. Okay. All right. All right. We got to go over here some. No. We're going to have to move that. So, what's up, people? To all my Facebook people, you're going to be coming on shortly. I'm trying to get my YouTube stuff together here because I've been promising them that I'm going to do something for them and only them. Those people that have been with me on YouTube, this is my way of thanking you. So this is for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you can tell, I got a new camera, so I'm trying out some new stuff. Yeah, there you go. Hey, for real though, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Um, if you can see me, you see I'm kind of perplexed. I've been sleeping on some other things. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Daylight calling me, wanna go home. You say, come, Mr. Tallyman. Well, Harry's gone, but I still feel like he was one of the most underappreciated, underrecognized, unknown, unsung heroes of the civil rights movement. So it's only fitting and proper that I recognize him again. So I got some new equipment. I'm trying some things out. I'm trying to make sure that everything is right for tomorrow night's show. So I decided I would do a little preview. Yeah, yeah, that's right. I'm doing a little preview. Doing a little preview, doing a little preview. And I got some stuff. I got stuff everywhere. But you guys know that I made some predictions going into this this series. You guys know that I was talking about um, the keys to success for both sides. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and show you guys. Can you see that? That's my that's my LA watch. That's that purple and gold. It doesn't have LA on it because I didn't want to go that far. But yeah, this is my little purple and gold. And yeah, it's hot, hot. It's hot to death. That's hot to death. I know, I know, I know. That little Invicta joint that I picked up along the way. When I saw it, no, I'm not a cute, but when I saw it, I had to have it. So here I am. I'm trying out some new stuff, some new cameras, and I can see this camera has a greater field of view. So let's see how sharp it is. Sometimes I go back and I look at my show or I edit my show, and what I'll do is I'll transfer it from my phone or my computer to my TV. Um, and in doing so, in doing so, I saw a lot of the noise, and what I'm trying to do is cut down on this. Many things that I figure on my end is making the show. My cameras act up, the buffering and things like that. So I'm doing my part, and then I've been kind of talking to YouTube, and I need to take some of their classes to yeah, yeah, I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna like this. Yeah, I can bring it in like that on you, man. Yeah, yeah. This gives me some. This gives me some. This gives me some a little bit more control and a little less to worry about while I'm doing the show. So I decided I was going to do this afternoon show, and I call it Dark Kent, because you know that's your man, Sports Talk. So what I'm gonna do is, I told you guys, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I've been a LA fan since before Magic, back in the days of Orlando Woodridge and what's his name, um, Norm Nixon, Debbie Allen's old husband, and what have you. So when they picked up Magic, that just kind of sealed the deal. So here I am. I'm a little bit confused. You know, I'm kind of callied out. I got my Lakers, and I got my Golden State. You know, and I usually would have on my Golden State shorts as well, but I'm not going that far with it. Just in case I decide to wear the same shit tomorrow night for my show. And if I do, I want nobody to say you had that on yesterday. No, but all jokes aside, people, this is this is good for me. I'm sure the what they name the NBA, I call them the National Business Association. It's not about basketball; it's about making money. So I gave them a new nickname. They've been eating it up because this gives them, believe it or not, this is almost like giving them two championship games. This Western semi game is like a championship within itself. So I was kind of thinking about it, and I told you that the key to the game for the Lakers was not LeBron, but Anthony Davis. And then if you watched the game last night, you saw exactly what I was talking about. Anthony Davis went off, you understand, he did his thing, and like I say, they gotta put some bodies on him. They gotta kind of harass him. Like I say, it's gonna take what's his name? D Raymond or Dark Raymond or Draymond. 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 It's an inside joke between me and my son. He said, "Yeah, Dad, D Raymond." I was like, "No, it's Dark Raymond." His mama knew that he was going to be charcoal. But anyway, black is beautiful. So right on, my brother Draymond. Draymond is going to have to channel some Dennis Rodman and harass and beat and put some bodies on, um, what's his name? Anthony. Anthony Davis, a unibrow, as I affectionately call my brother. Um, he abandoned the New Orleans Pelicans. And I'm not going to even go into it, but I really could never get behind the Pelicans because the true purple and gold was in the Superdome back in the day. You know, the only other team that I supported was the New Orleans Jazz when they had Pistol Pete and those guys. So, and the games were so cheap back then. Go figure. That's probably why they sold it to Utah. But I didn't mind them selling the team to Utah. What I wanted is for them to keep our name and our colors. Purple, green, and gold is as New Orleans as king cake and beignets. It refers to the colors of Mardi Gras. That's where those colors came from. Those majestic colors. So, and there is, hey, hey, hi, how you doing? So I see I got some midday people. Um, Purple, green, and gold is as New Orleans is red beans and rice. Popeyes, yeah, Popeyes came out of New Orleans, and the Popeyes that y'all eat now ain't the Popeyes that we got back in the day. Two pieces of chicken with red beans and rice for 99 cents. So I'm gonna try not to go off on a tangent, but jazz was the combination of not only the New Orleans Jazz, but the Mardi Gras colors, and they came together to make this team. So when they stole this team and moved it to Utah, there was no way that I could back them. You know, Carl Malone was a homeboy, but he whined too much for me. Um, the Jazz was good when they were in. New Orleans. There could never be Jazz in Utah. BYU or Brigham Young just wouldn't stand for it. So when they got the Pelicans, they had a chance to get the name back and they didn't do it. So I couldn't support the Pelicans either. You will never see me with any Pelicans gear on. It is what it is. Um, so Unibrow left the Pelicans because LeBron has this way of playing general manager and recruiting people to help him win a championship. You saw him do it down in Miami with Bosh and Wade and what have you. He went down there because Wade was there, and now he's trying to recruit Kyrie Irving. You know, um, and I don't care what nobody say. I like LeBron, I really do, but LeBron cannot carry a game by himself. Um, there are times when he's super fantastic and brilliant, but it's not consistent enough. The thing that pissed me off with him this year was he actually broke Kareem's record. And after doing so, he set his behind down on the bench and watched the Lakers lose to Oklahoma. And I think they were like 23 and 30 at the time, or something ridiculous, 13 and 30. It certainly had a losing record. So to do something like that to me is subpar. It is what it is. I said what I said. So I said the keys to this was not really LeBron, but it was Anthony, Anthony Davis, unibrow. If he can control the paint, LA has a chance. But there's some other factors in there. I say the key to Golden State was, and you saw that last night as well. I said Jordan Poole, Gary Payton II, and Wiggins really have to step up on the offensive end, not just defensively, but on the offensive end. Now, to all the sports talking heads and what have you, they keep talking about been there before and all of this and having the experience. If that were the case, if that were the case, then Clay Thompson should have really got off because every ring he and Draymond, Dark Raymond, are the only two that have been in Golden State the entire time with Steph Curry. So if experience was the key to winning championships, then Clay Thomas or Thompson should be playing more like Clay and less like Michael Thompson, his dad, um, and be more of a role player. Michael Thompson was good, but Michael Thompson did what Michael Thompson was supposed to do. Michael Thompson came in to give the other centers some rest, and but he could give you a few points. Well, he was mostly about putting the body, blocking out, and protecting the paint to those folks that came down. And then he could play kind of power forward as well. So that's what that is. If experience was all that it is, then Clay Thompson should be getting off. I call him icing on the cake. He's no longer the eggs that or the yeast that make the cake rise. He's no longer that ingredient that has to be in the cake for it to be cake. He's now reduced himself. Michael Thompson. Now I'm calling him by his dad's name. I hope I don't. I want to piss him off to the point where he gets mad. Somewhere, somehow, somebody is going to, just like they followed my instructions the other day and turned on AD. Somebody needs to piss off Poole. Somebody needs to piss off Wiggins. Somebody needs to piss off Gary Payton the second so he can play more like his dad. Now, Gary Payton got off. He really rose to the challenge in these high impact games. So let's hope that his son has more of that. Um, but I say the National Business Association, also known as the NBA, and most of the Rabbit fans have been waiting on this series. Why? because for all intensive purposes, this Western Conference is the NBA final before the championship. Steph Curry and LeBron James came um Steph Curry versus LeBron James. Now there's a difference. LeBron came into the league destined to be the fish that saved basketball, the Air Jordan apparent. Meanwhile, this unknown kid from this small school by the name of Steph Curry with this what I call NBA DNA came into the league fighting the norms. He was intent on doing things his own way. He was intent in not being another Kobe or being another LeBron and being another Jordan wannabe, like so many of his peers. Steph Curry never tried to be a Jordan clone. Steph Curry defied the Nike norm and he decided to go with Under Armour, a sneaker contract. Unlike many of those who pattern themselves after MJ, Steph focused on being a pure shooter. Steph decided that he would do the things his own way and started launching these basketballs from ridiculous distances and consistently start to make these shots. And people were watching. In clutch moments in big games, Steph quietly launched what I call ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles that not only won games, put them in a place where they won more games than anybody, but it started to win championships. And what we've started to find out that Steph was the center of this cog. All of these other parts were interchangeable, be it Iguodala or Harrison Barnes and some of these other guys, these pieces that came and went, kind of like what they did in Chicago. Well, that brings me to the next thing. In clutch moments, in big games, Steph rose to the occasion. Maybe it was his head coach, Steve Kerr, who had a chance to play with MJ. Maybe Steve Kerr went to him and said, there'll never be another Michael Jordan. Don't try to be a Michael Jordan. Be the best Steph Curry that you could be. And now, as a result, because he's doing things his own way, he has just as many haters as he has lovers. So it is what it is. I just wanted to try this out. I just wanted to talk about this for just a minute so we know what's going to happen Thursday. We're going to make some adjustments. And what's going to happen, all I want to see in this series, honestly, I don't care who wins. On one hand, I pull for the underdog. And to believe that Steph Curry is an underdog, mm, most people don't believe that. But when LeBron plays against Steph, I don't like that LeBron. I don't like the bullying. I don't like a big man standing over a little man and picking on him. I don't like that. And if you're a LeBron fan, I don't care. It is what it is. I like this young boy because not on top of everything else, he has this amazing leadership ability. So let's see what happens. The only thing I don't want to see is have the refs control the game with these ridiculous fouls, either to tilt the game in favor of one team or the other, or for a predestined outcome. It is what it is. Talk about one more thing, then I'm gonna leave this alone. Um, I posted this thing from Brad and her wife, and they talked about they wind up using a white sperm donor because the black, like there was only one black sperm donor. They say the black sperm donor looked like, and she made a name, and I don't even know the dude. They probably don't even know the dude. What they saw his picture, but they said this, that, or the other. I said, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here times 10. They're starving. There are starving young black professionals. There are starving young black grad students, law students, med students who would be fabulous sperm donors. So I just find it hard to believe that some of these kids that are both academically and athletically inclined are not being included in the pool. Maybe the powers to be have systematically tilted the scales. So I'm going to call it systemic racism. Maybe they're purposely not m- making black sperm donors available to increase the whiteness in this country because we know it is what it is, and that's a definite. That is a definite. So, whatever it is, to those other brats and those other women who are thinking about getting a sperm donor, there's enough of black folks with good hair, if that's your hang up. There's enough black folks with red bone and fair skin where you don't have to go right. Maybe you don't like what you see when you look in the mirror. My kids are black as the night and white as the sun. And it's because in my family, there's some recessive genes, and we don't know what's going to come out when we start mixing the Kool-Aid. So it is what it is. Two things we don't do in my house. We don't play the color game. Them silly kids will say, that's why your daddy this and that's why your daddy that. I'm saying, well, hold up. If y'all have different daddies, somebody let me know so I can get some of that damn money back that I spent raising y'all behind. So this quick broadcast was not really just to talk about sports. It's me trying to keep my promise when I told you that I would be expanding my show. I'm looking for ways of including all of you guys. So those of you that's giving me highs, what's up, Val? What's up, Mary J? What's up, Tariana, my granddaughter, all the little beautiful kids. What's up, my dudes? What's up, Pat? So all of you folks that stopped what you were doing today, you wasn't doing shit at work anyway. All you folks that's on the plantation, I'm gonna let you get back to work because I don't want massa coming there flogging y'all asses. So Nate Nate and the rest of you guys, thanks for showing a black man love in the middle of the day. I will see you tomorrow night at 7:30. I will see you tomorrow night at 7:30. We're gonna get in. I'm gonna talk about what I'm gonna talk about, and then I'm gonna get my Aspen out of here because I kind of want to see the game too. You know what I mean? So tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central, right here with your man, and we're gonna make it do what it do. Thanks for being here. I think I'm successful. I'm gonna go back and look at my YouTube stuff. I ain't see none of my people on YouTube, and I should have gave them some heads up. So you folks that's here, do me a favor. Go to my YouTube. OMITDALOGIC. OMITDALOGIC. Pat, go to my she at work on Facebook. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Go to OMITDALOGIC. OMITDALOGIC on Facebook and subscribe. Ring the bell so that you can get some of this content. The only reason I turned on Facebook is because I wanted to have a true representation of all the things that would be drawing on my Wi Fi or my bandwidth so that if there were any problems, I could try to clear them up during the day. I ain't gonna tell all you. Your secret is safe between you and me and the rest of the people right here. We all family. Yeah, we all got that yeah. So, folks, as always important, two things. Don't be so afraid to die that you forget to live for purpose. And as always important, wish you love. I wish you peace. Two fingers to the sky. I like it, man. I agree. I was out of here, folks. Now going back to the plantation, I was retired. I was free. I go and get some watermelon. I love you to death. Bye now. Yep, yep. Ain't nobody on YouTube. Ain't nobody on YouTube. So I don't know if this worked. I don't know if it worked. I'll go back and look at it. See if you guys will follow. No, I ain't gonna do that. It's not like y'all have other shit to do though.